Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking, just kicking, just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And we're going to be talking about some of Shepherd's shows that aired last week. I got tied up with some other things, and I could not get to do Sherri's taping of her show and give my opinion on everything. But as you can see, we are straight. We're towing it in the road, and we're getting back to the basics. Okay, but this is a full episode of Alfonso, Ribeiro, and the Women of Wrestling episode. All right, here we go.
Thank you so much for joining us. So we got a really great show for you today. Alfonso Ribeiro is here. Oh gosh, there he is hanging out backstage. Ooh, and the Women of Wrestling, Candy Crush and Foxy Fierce.
And he has not aged one bit. He looks very well put together, very good, but he'll always be known to me as Carlton on The Prince of Bel-Air.
Woo! Look at that, boxing and wrestling. Okay, I hope they aren't trying to wrestle me. Woo! So let us get into it. Oh my goodness. This is oh my goodness. Willie Sinclair III, Willie from the Sinclair family. He put me in this dress, which I love this dress. But before I came this morning, I had a big breakfast. I had spinach, and I had eggs, and I had avocado, and I had pieces of chicken breast. And it was one of those days where you're trying to eat healthy, but you stuff everything. And sometimes I don't check with Willie about what I'm going to wear. And it was one of these days where he was like, "This is a dress." And I said, "What, for my 5-year-old? This thing that's supposed to fit so tight." So literally, because I got bloated from what I ate, John, he has wrapped me up. They put me in a waist trainer. They put me in Skims. They put me in Hanes her way, just to hold it. There is so much stuff holding me into this dress. Because Willie was not, when he gets inspiration, he's not changing it for nobody. And so they really literally, they put me in some stuff. So if I look like I'm breathing really hard, it's because I cannot breathe. This one right here.
They say beauty is pain, so Sherri, you're gonna have to muddle through it, fight through it, baby, okay? But you're looking good. You're looking good.
Well, sure, that might get challenging in our commercial breaks because I brought in an old friend because I thought you wanted to dance a little bit. It's a Feel Good Friday. DJ Sus One is in the building today.
Yo. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
DJ Sus One.
Yeah? What's up, Sherri?
You look so good. Look at your leather coat like you ready to go somewhere.
You're the guy with the gun, the person who would do anything to protect the ones you love.
Okay, that's a commercial. We didn't need it, but they have to pay their bills, right? Okay, let's skip that. Move on back.
You wait a minute, hold on. So you were saying Mariah, she let you go for a hot second.
Just for a little hot second, she let me come here. Shout out to Mariah and the whole family. You know what I mean?
Okay. Mariah, thank you so much, Mariah. We love seeing you, sus. What you been up to this Friday?
I've been working a lot. Doing a lot of festivals. I did the Global Citizens Festival with Mariah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing radio, Power 105.1, just doing a lot of working.
Well, good for you. I'm so glad. Thank you, Mariah, for giving us today. And, I'm glad. Sus, I am so glad you're here because I've been wanting to talk to you about this. I have been talking to everybody about the number of parking tickets that I have been getting. And I have to tell you, I had 4. I got another 2 yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm so upset because where I live, like everybody double parks all the time. They're always double parking. And so I've been looking. And I said, okay, because everybody parks on our block. So the neighbor, they will double park with their flashers on. And when somebody moves, they come get in their car and they park where the parking space is. Mm-hmm. So I've been watching. I finally got no standing means no parking. So I don't stand nowhere. So literally, I have been watching sus. And I parked my rental car. Mm-hmm. I parked it. I put the flashers on. I parked it close so everybody could get by me. Uh-huh. And I run in the house for 1 second. 2 tickets, not 1, 2 tickets on my windshield. And I'm just like, everybody is doing it. I don't understand New York parking and the tickets. And they told me, John told me, you get tickets all the time.
All the time. All the time. I'm the wrong person to ask.
What?
I'm their favorite person, the ticket guy.
But you don't seem to mind when you get tickets.
My logic is, for me, it's cheaper because I don't get a ticket every time. I get tickets sometimes. When I park in the lot, that's $60 every time.
Okay.
So for me, it actually works out cheaper. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And by the way, we don't understand the signs either.
Sus, tell Sherri what happened to you this morning.
Oh yeah, the car got booted though. No, it's a whole story though, because I actually had a rental, and I guess when you leave a ticket on the windshield for like 2 hours and you don't move it, they boot it. And my real car that's not the rental got big tires where they can't boot it. So I'll get that car back soon.
So you get tickets, okay, before the boot, but the tickets are cheaper than parking in the lot.
For me, because I don't get them every time.
Oh my goodness! So it's cheaper to pay the ticket. I'm telling you, boy, New York is just hustle. You just be hustling and grinding. I love it, sus. Thank you for telling me that.
No problem.
But see, God don't like ugly. He let them put that boot on your car, huh?
They got me.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say, because I can't afford to get booted because I gotta get Jeffrey to school in the mornings. So I am begging somebody from the parking department in New York City to come here and explain the rules to me. If somebody from parking can't come, I don't know if you can ask this of your mayor, but Mayor Eric Adams, maybe you could come here and explain. Because they say when you run for office, they say, Mayor Eric Adams, he's a man of the people. Hopefully that extends you're a man of a talk show hostess. And I'm not even gonna take a lot of your time, Mayor. I just wanna know about these parking tickets and if I can give you the money to pay them. While you're on your way. I don't know if that's illegal or not, but if it's illegal, just give me a ticket. So, I do want to say our hearts continue to go out to the people affected by Hurricane Ian. So everyone here at Sherri, we want to entertain you. Even in the midst of, we want to entertain you. We want to make you laugh. So I got to give a shout out to my sis, because even in the face of disaster, there was a reporter in Tampa who was covering the storm when Hurricane Ian snatched her wig off. Literally. She was... Let me tell you.
And you see how a black woman perseveres. That lets you know she knows who she is and she don't care. Hair is just an accessory. Cause when I saw that hat flew off her head as well, at first I was shocked for a second or two, and then I was like, you know what, baby girl didn't miss a beat. She saw what had happened, or she felt what had happened, but she like, I got to do this thing, though. That's all that matters. They need to know about this weather report. Ooh, I tell you, black people can innovate themselves, all right? They can innovate themselves to another level if shit goes south. Okay, we're going to make like we rehearsed that, and we're going to keep it going, because that's what they pay us to do. So, good job, meteorologist or reporter of the news and weather. Good job. Never let them see you sweat.
You something about this reporter. Her name is Fadia Patterson. And I want to tell you something about this is reporting. This is integrity. Because she didn't run. She kept reporting because she wanted you to know what was going on. And that's what I love about that, is someone who is committed to their community and to their job. That when that wig came off, she was like, you know what? It's a lot going on that I didn't need you to see. But I needed to tell you that it is sharks in the street. And so I love it. So Fadia, I give it to you because I know will not tell you. And if I was sitting here and I'm talking to Sus and this wig slipped off my head, it would be a blank chair right now. The wig and a blank chair. Because Fadia, at least your hair look good underneath that wig over here. Y'all, daytime can't handle what's going on underneath all of this. I remember when I first moved to New York, the winds are strong. It's just these winds. And when I first moved to New York to do The View, I was walking and the wind whipped. And you know how they move the trees, John? A branch came, got stuck in my wig, and pulled the wig right off my head. Pulled the wig right off my head. I didn't even know the wig had come off. I knew it was cold. Like right over. But I didn't think about it. And I walked into The View, and Barbara Walters turned around and almost had a heart attack. My first
That's funny.
Practically. And she didn't know. She was like, where is your hair? So, Fadia, kudos to you for finishing the job, girl. We're praying with you. You stay safe, mama. All right. I got to give a shout out to my little sis, Lizzo, because Lizzo made history by becoming the first person to play President James Madison's 200-year-old crystal flute. So the Library of Congress gave Lizzo permission to play it only as Lizzo can. Take a look.
Herschel Walker has a history of violence.
Let's get
Police
this.
confiscated a gun from him.
Okay, they have to pay the bills. Guys. So they put in that commercial. But I didn't see a picture of Lizzo playing the flute. So forgive me for that. Hurry up, commercials.
Lizzo twerked and played the flute. in her bedazzled bodysuit. Now, y'all gotta know, James Madison was a white man born in 1751. Need I say more? He probably was rolling over in his grave going, whoa! Is playing my flute. And Lizzo, I loved it. Lizzo, even though she only played 2 notes, it sounded so beautiful. And I mean, because you know, Lizzo is a trained is it flautist or flutist? Flutist, not flout. Pianist, pianist. Flute, flout, flute. She's a trained flutist, is what she is. And so she knew what she was doing with that flute. And I love it because I remember when I was little, my school gave like lessons and you could learn to play the flute. And I always wanted to play the flute, but my mom, we didn't have a lot of money. My mother went out and bought me a daggone clarinet. That's what she bought. And then she gonna tell me, I said, this, you know, when you little, you like, this ain't the flute. And she said it is. It's a recorder. They call it the flute. Because that's what they call it. They call it a recorder. And I'm trying to play this daggone recorder like this and blowing in, and it didn't. I had to put it on my mouth. It don't even make the same sound as a flute. Doggone the recorder. And I remember I was crying and wanted to play the flute, so it does my heart so good to see Lizzo, those beautiful notes come out of that flute that is 200 years old. And I just want to say, Lizzo, if you guys get to go see her, because Lizzo is in tour, she's on tour, but she's at Madison Square Garden this weekend, and it's a school night, Lizzo, so I can't make the concert, but I'm begging you, girl, come visit us over here at the Sherri Show, Lizzo. Just stop by and say hi, girl. And we got flutes. Norman Baker got a flute he used to play when he was 13 years old. So we got a 13-year-old flute we can have you play. So come on over, Lizzo. Y'all, don't go anywhere, because up next, Dancing with the Stars host Alfonso Ribeiro is right here. Jobs, that is. So thank you. He is back in the ballroom hosting Dancing with the Stars, and he's making people laugh each week hosting America's Funniest Home Videos. Please welcome Alfonso Ribeiro.
That's a good audience.
This is a great audience. Oh my gosh, Alfonso. Yes. Can I say something to you?
Yes.
You look so damn good.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Like literally, you know how you see people on TV all the time, and then when they're sitting in front of you, your teeth so white. You look so good.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
And you look good too. Stop playing. Stop playing now. Come on now.
Okay.
You're hiding in the city.
Alfonso, I love it because I think what makes you sexy is you're such a family man.
Thank you.
Love your wife,
you.
love your kids.
I do.
And you went this summer, you spent your whole summer like RVing with your family.
Yes. So we've basically, I call us COVID campers.
This is the COVID camper.
We were COVID campers. So when COVID hit, we decided to buy that thing.
Yes.
And basically spent every summer going everywhere. Like I've driven 36,000 miles in that thing already in the last 3 summers. And we just go. It's all about teaching the kids to like actually like experience something, not just go read about it in a book.
Okay, so.
But reading is good. Reading is good. Reading is good.
I love this, y'all.
Yes.
You say you bought this thing. Who drives that thing?
I drive that thing.
You drive it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I drive it.
Sorry, guys. It's a big RV. Didn't get that clip, so don't hurt me. Don't talk bad about me. But it's just a RV, kind of big, like one of those custom vans, or not custom vans, but um, custom RVs where you would probably see music artists travel if they don't want to fly or something like. Did anybody see Aretha Franklin's travel bus that she with a bus? It's an RV, but it looked like a big ass bus. Okay, and it was or Will Smith's RV. Now his is definitely spectacular, but Alfonso had basically said he was traveling in and everywhere they wanted to go for the summer. So that's good. Get behind your own shit or drive, and then you'll know where you want to go, when you want to stop, and all that. And you don't have to be on a chartered bus where you got other people where they have to make routine stops, for stretches or bathroom breaks and things of that nature. So that was nice, but I wonder where he parked that sucker. But anyway, going on.
Drive it everywhere. You get a special license and all of that, and I drive it everywhere. And trust me, things break.
Okay.
So I became a mechanic. I'm a driver. And it's awesome. It's awesome. We love it. We love it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And everybody looks so happy.
Yes.
Now, you say that when you go on date nights with your wife, you take the kids?
We take the kids.
Okay, what
we
you
take
got?
the kids.
What?
That's because we don't go out. Right? Like, we don't
Yeah.
really go out. So, like, I take the kids so that I want my kids to see what it's like to be a good man. Right? For my boys. Right? I want them to know what it's like when you take your wife out, you take someone out.
Oh, I love that. Setting the example. Go ahead, Clarkton from Prince of Bel-Air. But we know you're Roberto. Alfonso or something, Ribeiro or something like that. But anyway, that's a good teacher. That's a man of ethics. Love it, love it, love it. And have morals about staying with his wife through all the thick and thin and not cheating. Because I don't think we ever had a cheating scandal that he got caught on doing, which I don't think he would have. Nothing's been out on him. So that's a good man. Good man.
You're going to be a gentleman. You're going to, do all the right things. And so the kids come with. And also, I know that there's a funny story is that, my wife used to say forever that, like, I stalked her. And
did you stalk her?
And I didn't stalk her. What I did was I actually was a man and actually pursued her.
Oh!
Right? And so she didn't even want to go on.
That's cute. Stalker equals follower, or how he said, pursue her. Ain't nothing wrong with getting pursued, but if she tells you, Alfonso, to sit your ass down and don't follow her no more because she ain't interested, and that's a stalker right there. But evidently she didn't do that. She didn't maybe she wasn't, attracted to black men. But, you were very attractive. And you could make somebody come out there culture to be with you, too, if the setting was right. So, we don't know. But he called her, though, didn't he? He called her, so she must have liked something of him. All right, moving on.
Like the first date we ever went on, she literally...
She said no.
No, she was like, hell, fine, I'll go on the date, but we're going to go to dinner at like 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Because Grey's Anatomy was coming on, and she didn't want to miss Grey's, so we were going to do an early dinner so she could get back to watch Grey's. She was very interested, clearly.
And you pursued it because you believe.
I believed that this was a great woman for me, and I wanted to know whether that was the facts.
I love that.
But by the way, we shut the restaurant down that day.
Because you talked.
We talked until literally the end of they were like, okay, y'all need to go somewhere or whatever, but we closing up. And that one literally, I think, like we were together from that day forward.
Oh, man. So this is really good advice.
Most people don't know this, but the easiest way to
commercial.
build wealth isn't with real estate, crypto, or even a better paying job.
Really good advice, because being a single woman don't be so quick to say no. Like it might, like maybe look at them a different way. Maybe.
I feel like most people have a type or a thing that automatically they attract themselves to, or they attract to them, right? And like I always say, well, how long does it take you to realize that don't work?
Oh. Okay.
Like at some point, you got to recognize that if you keep making a mistake that look similar to the last one, it might not be them.
Okay.
In terms of the choice.
I like that.
They may not be the right one, and opposites do attract.
Okay, I like that.
You know what I mean? So you can sometimes go, you know what? I don't know about that dude, but what the heck? Give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? You go home and that was it.
Yeah,
and you might have had a good meal. It might have been a bad meal. I don't know.
Okay, or it could be a lifetime. Like, look, you never know.
Forever.
Or forever. You never know. Well, I want to say thank you for that advice. I want to congratulate you because America's Funniest Home Video, it premieres this Sunday night.
Yeah.
And I love it, and you are so good on it.
Thank you.
It couldn't be a more perfect host. And I hear that there's big changes happening on the show.
Yes. So this season, we have doubled the weekly prize money.
Oh,
so,
$10,000.
Yes.
Before.
So it used to be $10,000. Now it's $20,000.
Oh my goodness.
For getting the winning video, and it's $6,000 and $4,000 for the second and third place. So doubling up the money a little bit. We
more
mixed some things up. It only took them 33 years.
But they're doing it now.
Yes, I'm looking at my bosses right now. They're like.
Well, now you got some more bosses because let's talk Dancing with the Stars.
Fantastic.
All right, you are now hosting with Tyra Banks.
Yes.
You won the Mirrorball Trophy, and it was the season 19.
Yes.
That you won. Y'all remember?
Yeah.
Alfonso won.
That's Whitney and I, my little wit.
You were over there and you were so good. So now that you're hosting with Tyra, you're back in the ballroom. How's it feeling?
I tell you, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely loving being back in the ballroom. I feel like, I'll say this, like, I kind of never left, but I wouldn't just go into the ballroom. I would bring them to my house. So, like, Thanksgiving at my house is with all the dancers that don't have a place to go for Thanksgiving.
That's so wonderful.
Right? So if they're from England or Australia or wherever and they're not going to go home, it was come to my house. And it's been that way up until COVID, obviously. But now we're going back this year. We having everybody at my house for Thanksgiving. And it just to be with them again and be in the ballroom and be able to have fun with them. And I feel like I have a very specific job on that show. And that job is to help the contestants sell themselves to America.
Okay.
Right? When they come up to me in the skybox, I want you to tell them why they should vote for you.
Yes.
And then we're going to do that in an interview style. We're going to do that with my questions. But the goal of it is to sell themselves and allow them to kind of feel like, yeah, I like that person.
But you also help because you inspire. But you remember, you being on there as a former contestant, and they know you know.
Yes.
So when you look at the contestants now, I was just going to say, was there anybody that surprised you most when you?
Well, the two people that surprised me the most is obviously Daniel Durant, who is deaf, right?
Right.
And the ability to dance without hearing music.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, we all dance in our lives, right? Like,
right, but to
not be able to hear the music, and he is so right on the beat. Total surprise for me. The other one was Joseph Baena, right?
Yes.
Joseph he's a big boy, okay?
That's
Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid,
son,
right?
Yes.
And so he's a big man, and so it's hard to make proper lines
and look
graceful when you're that muscular, right? And Daniela does such a great job with them. Those are the two surprises. Like I didn't expect. You kind of look at the list sometimes and you be like, all right, they gonna be great. They gonna be great. They gonna be all right. They go home early. They may not even want to do week one.
Okay, y'all gotta watch Dance with the Stars. First of all, I want, because you love to dance, I love to dance.
Yes.
I want to see how well you know the different dances. So we're gonna play a game called Name That Dance.
Name That Dance.
Yes,
all right.
Name That Dance.
I'm going on this side. You going over there? Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a few dances, And I want you to see how many you can guess before the time runs out.
Okay.
Okay.
How much time I got?
How much time we got? We got like 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
We got like 30 seconds on the clock.
All right, cool.
Okay, so put the 30 seconds on the clock and let's go.
Run a man. Run a man.
Run a man.
I'll pass.
Okay, pass that one. Okay,
The Dougie?
Yes. Okay.
The twist.
Yes.
Okay. The fold.
Yes.
Stop it. You know what to call me. They really need to call me Alfonso.
The Alfonso. Oh my gosh. Alfonso, thank you for being here.
I love it.
Dancing with the Stars airs Monday nights on Disney Plus. Up next, tips for a healthier gut and our best life series. Ooh, my boobs are skipping.
It's nice to him.
Carlton was good. I just don't understand how he didn't get the Charleston with what she was trying to do. Maybe if she would have did the crisscross with her legs going up and the crisscross with her legs going back, maybe he would have got it. But it was good. It was really good. Here we go now. Oh, it's a commercial.
Blind after a long week of telling people how Liberty Mutual.
Okay.
Good gut health is responsible for so much of a woman's overall wellness. So here to break down ways to maintain a healthy gut and feminine health is senior scientist for Align Probiotic, Chelsea Brewster. Chelsea!
Hi, Sherri.
I'm so glad to see you again. Welcome back
So glad to be here.
Thank you for being here, and I just want to welcome you back to the show. Now, can you remind us why gut health is so important?
A healthy gut is needed to keep your whole body in balance. Okay. And so the microbiome in your gut, of course, helps keep your digestive system healthy and in balance. That makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. But it also affects other systems in your body, like your immune system even.
Oh, okay.
And so women, very uniquely, we don't just have a gut microbiome. We have a gut and vaginal microbiome that impact our overall balance.
Oh, wow. It's always starting in the vagina. Okay, so... Oh, my goodness. All right, girl. So, Chelsea, what are some things that women experience when you say when our microbiomes are out of whack?
And so, women can be experiencing a lot, and we really want to get them in balance, right? And so let's take a look at what can happen.
Okay.
So let's say this is a woman's body.
Yes.
Right now, it's all in balance, nice and level. This is what we want. Now, Sherri, go ahead and take gut health off.
Okay, so this is me. I'm taking my gut off. Okay.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Now your gut health is off balance, and you can experience things like occasional gassiness, bloatiness, and just that discomfort in your abdomen. Mm-hmm. Gut health isn't the only thing that's off, though. Look what happened to mood and vaginal health. They're off, too. So now nothing is level. So let's go ahead and put gut health back on.
Okay, so we're gonna put back the gut.
Yeah.
Okay. And that balances.
So we're balancing the body out here.
Yes.
But now let's try taking off vaginal health and see what happens to a woman's
Oh, Lord,
body.
I gotta mess with my vagina. Okay. Oh.
Now.
See? I knew this. When the vagina, you ain't working with the vagina, everything is off. Everything is off.
So now our vaginal health is off balance. So you're dealing with those bacterial and yeast imbalances, and that's not the only thing. Gut and mood is impacted as well. You know what I'm about to say. Put it back on. Let's do one more.
Okay, all right. Let's put the. This is the well vagina.
All right,
so
this is what we look like in balance. But one more time. Now I'm taking mood. I hate doing this. We're taking mood health. So what does this mean? Now my emotional health is off balance.
Yes.
And I just don't feel myself. I can have that monthly swing. I can feel headachy, bloated, and truly, we just don't feel ourselves.
Yes.
Women's bodies are so unique in this way. When one thing is off, other things can be off, right?
Yes. Well, okay, so what are some of the things that we can do when everything is off? How can we maintain a balance?
And so women's bodies, and now that you can see how interconnected these are, we have to be really careful. We have to take good care of ourselves. So of course, do that daily activity that brings you joy. Eat that well-balanced diet that makes you feel good. But with our bodies being so unique, we have to do a little bit more. And women, we do so much.
We do, all the time.
So much. And so we have to take care of ourselves. So I also recommend taking a probiotic supplement that's right for you.
All right, so I like the probiotic supplement because you created a product specifically that is designed for women for all of this.
Yes.
Yes.
This imbalance. Yes.
Oh, yes.
So I talked to many, many women and lived through their life experiences with them. And I became determined to find and design ingredients and a probiotic that would help keep this balance, okay? So I worked with a team of women scientists.
Yes.
And these women, I love them dearly. They are experts in probiotics, in women's health, and frankly, in just being women, right?
Yes.
So this product that you're seeing here is designed by women for women. Yes.
Nice. That's what I love.
And we hand-selected, okay? We hand-picked these ingredients that have scientific data that shows they help. And so what's in this, right? This is Align Women's Dual Action Probiotic. It contains a probiotic for gut health.
Yes.
And that's gonna help that occasional digestive upset that I mentioned. Bloating, gassy, abdominal discomfort. 2 probiotics for feminine health. And that's to help manage and support that vaginal balance we talked about of the bacterial and yeast balance.
Okay. Which one is that one?
So that is one of the 3. So we've got
All right.
gut health probiotic, 2 feminine health probiotics, and I'm not done, a botanical plant-based ingredient. Okay? This chase tree berry has been used for centuries by women to help support that monthly mood balance.
I love this. All right, so if somebody's interested in trying probiotics, what would they like to just start?
Yes.
How do they learn this?
So Align is really committed to helping break down the confusion of getting started, right? And so Align is the #1 doctor and #1 gynecologist recommended probiotic. So it's no surprise that they launched the Align Healthy Gut Team Up, where we have real Align users, real medical professionals coming together to help guide you on finding the right probiotic for you, learning even what probiotics are, and of course, our goal is to have more women feel how great a healthy gut can feel.
This is nice. Chelsea, I'm going to start with the gut and work my way out. But I just want to say thank you so much for being here. And for more info, join the Healthy Gut Team Up at AlignProbiotics.com. And studio audience, you are all getting a $100 gift card to Sam's Club, so you can get both a Sam's Club membership and a 10-week supply of Align Women's Dual Action Probiotics. Up next, the stars from Women of Wrestling are here, so don't miss it. Yes.
4 reasons people buy AARP level benefit term life from New York Life.
So, my son Jeffrey and I are big fans of wrestling, and I'm very excited for my next guest. Now, they put the power in women empowerment. From the Women of Wrestling, please welcome Foxy Fierce and Candy Crush. And power, right?
Let's go!
I am loving it. I am such a big wrestling fan, and I'm so happy that the Women of Wrestling exist. Can you tell me more about it?
Yeah, so WOW Women of Wrestling is the only all-female wrestling promotion with a global TV footprint. So that's something that's very unique. And And there are a couple things coming up in the pipeline with this new season that I think the fans are going to be super excited about.
Yes.
First, we have an amazingly diverse roster of women from every background, race, ethnicity, shape, size.
Yes.
There is someone to identify with. We have amazing displays of athleticism and high-flying action.
Yes.
As you can see. And then lastly, and what I really think is the cornerstone of WOW, is the storytelling. We will really focus on these women's narratives, on letting their voices be heard, and I think that's something that the fans will be invested in.
Yes.
Keep them coming back.
I really, truly love this because I think that women just don't get their due because, wrestling is such a male-dominated sport. So I think sometimes that women get to, they get cast off to the side. So what does it feel like to be, in an arena where it's just like, you're women wrestlers. These are little girls looking up to you.
Yeah, I mean, it means everything to us. One of my biggest goals and WOW's goal in general is to empower and inspire young girls and women and to go and do whatever sets their souls on fire. Do it to the fullest, go against the grain, and no matter how many people tell you you can't, we're here to show you that you can.
Yes. Crush coming out, because I saw you when we were saying that you were coming up. You started out as a pro boxer.
Yes.
So where did you make that turn, the shift to go into wrestling?
Yeah, so I've always just loved a good challenge. The harder the challenge, the better. I'm like a salmon that wants to swim upstream.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to combine my artistry and athleticism together. I transitioned to pro boxing because I love the bright lights, the big show, putting on a show for the audience. So wrestling was the natural transition, the biggest challenge there is. And to this day, wrestling's the hardest thing that I've ever done.
Really?
1,000%. I
can second that.
Yeah.
And Foxy, I saw you do some moves. Like, what's your background? How did you get into wrestling?
Yeah, so I come from an athletic background. I did commercial roller skating. I'm a yogi, certified yoga and acro yoga instructor.
Wait, you teach yoga and meditation?
I do.
Flexible.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I grew up watching wrestling with my older brother as a kid, and my dad and brother did martial arts. So when I saw information for the tryout, I said, okay, well, I'm athletic. I know what wrestling is.
Yes.
Let me try it out, and here I am.
You love it, huh?
I really do.
Now, I know in the whole wrestling game, like, personas they're everything. They're really, really important. How did you guys come up with your personas?
Well, naturally, I am Candy Crush. The candy is the sweet science of boxing, and the crush is the crushing power that I deliver to my opponents, my knockout power. It only takes one. Let's go.
And Foxy, what about you?
So, of course, because of my dance roller skating background, the Foxy, the 70s aesthetic really came easily to me. But on a deeper level, I think growing up, something that I struggled with was accepting all aspects of myself and, not fitting into a little box people put you in.
Yeah.
But with the name Foxy Fierce, I see that as a combination of the beauty, the grace, the poise, which is that Foxy, and the fierce, which is that strength, that power, that tenacity.
Yes. Okay.
Total package.
Y'all are spitting out everything today. So I heard that you have a surprise for me.
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
So, of course, we could not show up empty-handed. So we are going to make you a wrestler today.
Oh, shit.
Let's go. Sherri, we have a name for you, your own wrestling name, and your very own wrestling cape.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and we would love if you could do a real wrestling entrance. It's all about confidence and strength and swag. So put on it what you want to put on it.
Right.
Get back there and show us what you got.
All right,
y'all ready? Come on. Let's go.
Hailing from the windy city of Chicago, and now bringing you a good time, the great city of New York, standing flat-footed at 5 feet 1 inch. Give it up for the newest wrestler to hit the ring, Sherri, the Showstopper.
a surprise guest and tell me something good. We'll be right back.
And that was the episode of Alfonso Ribeiro and the Women of Wrestling. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and some of my commentary that I did put in there. But it was a good show. I still like her energy, and it seems like a lot of people are watching her as well. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.